everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another Game Talk anime review. I just recently watched Shin, Kohime, Musou, Otome, Tairan, and it's a 12 episode anime. It's very short, but what happens in the anime in and of itself is the main empress is overturned. Well, she's actually forced to swallow this pill that turns her into a cat by her rival, and her friends, including Ruby, and Ruby is right there. She's one of the main characters. They are all commissioned to go on a quest in order to find 3 ingredients that will reverse that curse that was brought upon her by the Chiozu. And Chiozu is actually, we learn later that she's a puppet of Uzukin, and Uzukin is involved in necromancy. So there's quite a bit going on. There are a lot of characters. It kind of reminded me of Sakura Wars. Of course, Sakura Wars didn't have any fan service or very overt Yuri involved in it, and it's softcore Yuri. It's not hardcore Yuri. So if you like that kind of thing, then this is right up your alley. I personally enjoyed it because I like all the different characters, and the characters were enjoyable, likable, and very funny. And of course, there's a lot of comparison with boobage, as I call it. And being well endowed myself, I thought it was kind of humorous. And I thought, yeah, the well endowed don't really realize how distracting they are to the general public. And I am so sorry about that. Please forgive me. I can't help the fact that I have 40C breasts, okay? That's just the way that I grew. Despite that, I wouldn't want to be much bigger than that, because I'd have to wear a freaking back brace. But there are some of the breasts in the anime that kind of make you think, back brace, definitely! But it just, it's a lot of fun, and you get to learn a little bit about feudal era. Well, I don't know if most of it's true or not. Probably not. It's probably based on a lot of myth, but there were some things. Well, there was one thing in it that I thought was really interesting, that there apparently was a Buddhist monk that built an army of terracotta warriors, and he infused them. Well, the myth is, the legend is, he infused them with dark magic in order to make them behave and fight like a normal soldier would. And Uzukin had soldiers like this, the terracotta warriors, and I thought, yeah, that's different. Mindless clay drones to do your bidding. The only problem with that is they can be penetrated quite easily and cut down to size, and the girls do that. And it's mostly women that are involved in this particular anime. There's one character that's a doctor, and he can't keep up with the rest of the girls, so they call him Oji-san, grandpa, and it keeps translating that as uncle. I thought, no, it's not uncle, that's grandfather. Get your translations right, Malaysia. But anyway, small defect in translation there, but I really liked it. I thought it was very well done, and that there's plenty of fan service in it, and it doesn't really rely on that in as much as it does the telling of the different characters and their different quests for helping their empress, I should say. Well, there are a lot of different characters involved. The true empress is the one that gets trapped by Chosen, and Chosen's she's a puppet. she's a puppet of Uzukin, which you learn later on, and it's very intriguing to see how you thought that she was the one that was responsible all along, but no, it was Uzukin. It was his idea, and the Empress, in her naivete, she was trapped in Chosen's elaborate hoax, and Chosen, the Empress felt responsible for getting so many people hurt, and of course she repented for that, and they said she was a traitor, but her retainer actually protected her, and they had a dummy that took her place, and there was an assassin that beheaded that particular dummy and said, well, who's this? The real Empress. And she's there, and she's repenting, and her retainer says, well, pay no attention, this is just some village girl, and she spouts nonsense. And I thought, ooh, that was clever. that was extremely well done. But, you know, there's a really cute song that they do at the end. It was just absolutely adorable. There is a character that reminded me of Tam Tam from King of Fighters, and she's even dressed like she is, and she's got green hair, except she doesn't wear tiger stripes. She wears Siberian tiger stripes, and she's actually a barbarian. And Tam Tam was a barbarian too, so I thought, yeah, there's a lot of similarity in this. I was wondering if the people who had done King of Fighters were instrumental in making this particular anime, but I had never even heard of it. I didn't even know about it. I just thought, okay, this is something I got for free with my Getsugune, which is Silver Fox. I haven't watched it yet. But the only reason I know about Getsugune is because I had read about it in Otaku USA, and I love anything involving shrines and just the whole idea of the spirit world, like Mushishi, and Mushishi is actually one of my favorites, and there was one called Kami-sama. It was Kami-sama. I forget. Like there was a girl who was the incarnation of some kind of god. I've got that one, and there's one called Kami-sama Kiss, but I haven't reviewed it yet. I'm going to in the near future. There's season 2. I looked on YouTube. I thought, there's a season 2 of Kami-sama Kiss. Ah! Yeah, and I had a fangirl moment, and I thought, no, why now? But of course, Naburo no O, I haven't seen that yet, but again, Spirit World, I love the paranormal, so it's right up my alley, and this had a little bit of the paranormal involved in it too, which I enjoyed, and just the whole idea of a quest, and all the different characters working together, and working through their differences, and comparing their breast sizes. It's kind of like men and kind of, you know, a peeing contest when they're comparing the size of their dicks. But yeah, well, you know what, women don't really do that, okay? That is subject to whoever had that kind of perverted fantasy. I think men are the only ones who compare the size of their members with one another. Because women don't really do that with their breasts. Well, I don't, because I just think it's silly. But it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. So if you get a chance to watch it, do, because it's really quite adorable, and there's a lot of action and adventure, and quite a bit of fan service that makes it enjoyable, and it's just a lighthearted, kind of fun and exciting anime to watch, and the characters are really tremendous. There's so many characters. There's like Sakura Wars. There's too many characters, but still, they're very enjoyable, and I love them all. Until next time, John.